Yeah. Yeah, guys. Today we are going to discuss about links and images, right? So yesterday we discussed only what is HTML, how can we write the program, right? How to save and how to execute, right? And we discussed basic elements. Okay, we discussed only basic HTML tags. So simply, guys, in HTML we are going to learn only four things. Right? So first we are going to learn about the tags, guys. First we are going to learn about the tags. So what is tag? What is tag? Yeah, so tag is going to describe something. Okay, see, how to integrate just tag using angular braces. So tag have a open tag and closed tag, right? So here we have like this case, open and something we have a, and so tag is going to describe something, guys, simply. So we have a heading tags, paragraphs, anchor tag, image, tables, list, forms. Okay, we have a media. Like media means like audio, video, and map, like Google Maps, and you have a frames. So you have so many guys. These all are tags. Tag is going to describe something. You have a number of tags like this. Yeah, simply tag is going to describe this. And next we have a elements, guys. Elements. Elements, nothing but what? The complete block of a tag is the open tags to end tag. You can complete the block. The block you can count as a element. The open to something closed. It is a block, right? The both like open tags to closed tag. The combination of the open tag and closed tag, we can call it as a element. Combination of the both open tag and closed tag. It is a element, guys. We can call it as a element. Combination of the both open tag and closed tag, we can call it as a element. And next we have a attribute. Attributes. So here attributes give the additional information to that element or tag. Okay, see, attributes give the additional information to that element or tag. So yesterday we discussed style attribute, right? Direction attribute, right? So in links we are just for anchor tag we just use href attribute, href attribute, and image, we have src. We have so many types of attributes. So simply attributes give the additional information to that element or tag. See, like we have a style attribute and direction, class, ID, and href and src. Yeah, so many guys. These all are attributes. Attributes give the additional information to the element of that. And next we have a entities, guys. Next we have a entities. So entity just like a string, guys. Here entity just like a string. It's starting with ampersand, ending with semicolon, guys. Suppose if you want to integrate any space between the words, we just use ampersand NBSP, right? So for more space, we just use ampersand EMSP, right? And like if you want to integrate any special characters like copyrights or copyrights or register of or trademarks, and even if you want to integrate rupee symbol, it's not available on our keyboard, right? So you want to like that symbol, we just use entities. See, so here copyrights ampersand copy only, and register of ampersand REG, guys, and trademark ampersand trade, and for rupee symbol ampersand 8377, guys. These are some, and like space, single space ampersand NBSP, it's a non-breakable space. For element space we have a for tabs, so we just use ampersand EMSP, guys. This is for entities. So simply just we are going to learn this only four. Just we are going to discuss this four only, like tags, elements, attributes, and entities, guys. From HTML we are going to learn this four only. 8377. It's a rupee symbol, Indian currency, no? Like that, your currency or currency, not rupees, Indian currency, yeah. So here we will get something trademark TM here, in orange circle here, CM circle. There are entities. Clear? So tags, tag, element, attribute, entities. This four only. Next. So coming to the HTML, coming to the elements, In HTML, we have a two types of elements, guys. Here we have a two types of elements. One is the block level elements, guys. Block level element. Next, we have a inline elements, guys. We have just two types of elements: block level elements and inline elements. See, so the block level elements is going to display every time. We're going to take new line, guys. It's going to start with new line only. Block level elements. Block level elements going to start with the new line. See, like every time going to start with the new line. We have elements like heading tags. H1 to up to H6 all are heading tags, and paragraph even. And we have a table element. These all are block elements, guys. Div tag and list, order list, and stand. Okay, so these are so well, guys. These all are block elements. So every element going to start with new line only. Starts with new line. Like this, guys. Block size. If you take any paragraph and heading, what will happen? It's going to take every new line. Now that is the block element. Why? Because those are block elements. It's going to display like this, guys. No need write of any break element or anything. Automatically it will take new line only. That is the block elements. And next we have a inline elements. The elements are going to display within the same line only. Within the same line, guys. Side by side, like see. So here we have a within the same line. Side by side only. Side by side. We have elements like anchor tag, image, span, label. So these are the inline elements. The elements are going to display within the same line. So like this. If you want to arrange these elements one by one, we just use break element or something like that. These all are element. Break element. It's a self-closing tag. No? So it's empty tag, self-closing tag, unpaired tag, a special tag like, right?
For HTML, there is no app required. There is no app required HTML.
App what?
Software.
I'm not getting it. No. App entity.
For company.
No, I told you, right? So just we need only one editor and one browser. There is no need any libraries, no need any compilers, no need any header files. Simply we just only text edits and structure. So what do you want? You want a table or form or heading or paragraph, whatever, just integrate as your client requirement. You can take this. Okay. So this is about inline block. Take it right. Just roughly take it. Block elements and inline elements. So in HTML, we have two types of elements: block elements and inline elements. Block element we take start with the new line only every time. Inline element we going to take the within the same line, side by side. Done, right? And now we are going to discuss about links, guys. For links, we just use anchor tag, guys. So what is the use of anchor tag? To navigate to navigate one page to other pages. To navigate one page to another page. So what is the website? Website is the collection of web pages. I told that website is the collection of web pages. See, to navigate one page, suppose you want to navigate home page to about page to contact page to again gallery, again services, again products, like that. To navigate, we just use anchor tag, guys. So here anchor tag is the navigate. To navigate, we just use anchor tag. Anchor tag is the inline element, guys. It's an inline element. What is the inline element?
Line by line.
Line within the same line, we display on line by line. Inline element. Next here it's a just a minute, we have attribute like h reference. It's h reference means hyper reference. So h reference means hyper reference. Suppose I am going to create like this. Suppose I have a href. I have a link like google.com. Like this. See, these links how to display, I will show you. This is your output, it will come like this, guys. So take anything to display this. Here google.com. Let's spend some space. You will get like this. By default, you will get underline. Yes, it's like a link only. You know, click onto that page, automatically it will navigate that page. How to navigate? We need to give that path, that website path. We need to give into the. We need to insert into this h reference attribute. Yes. Here in this here we just write like this. Suppose for open. Just integrate here. Okay, just integrate to the h reference.
Underline.
By default anchor you will get underline. Okay, we need to remove, we need to write some properties later. Just by default you will get like this. Okay, I will show you practically. So here I'm going to open data. See, I'm going to again new file, new here. So I'm going to create a file name like just links.html. Okay, links.html. I'm going to open the notepad, just please. I'm going to take basic structure, guys. Already you know very well about this, right? the basic structure. We don't have any source links, right? Here I'm going to HREF is the attribute. Hyper reference. HREF means what? Hyper reference. Facebook and YouTube. See, automatically you will get like this. I got examples. You get within the same line, right? But because these all are inline elements, that's why you will get within the same line. So I'm going to click on the Google. What will happen? Nothing. Why? Because nothing in that H reference, right? So just I'm going to put this address. I'm going to insert this H reference. I'm going to Facebook. Copy and paste. Next I'm going to get YouTube. Copy and paste. You're going to click on the Google page, automatically will open. By default, it will open that itself tab only. Okay. See, now click onto the even Facebook also, it will open Facebook page. Okay. By default, you will get within the same line only. Suppose if you want to arrange one by one, we just use break element. If you want, you can. Then it will display one by one. Click on display, automatically open. Same self tab only. Suppose if you want new tab, what will do? In generally, what will do? We need to right click and open new tab, right? So, but not like that. Just right click, open a new tab, then only it will open new tab only. But not like that. When I'm click onto this link, automatically it will open new tab. So for that, I'm going to use one more attribute, guys. That is the target attribute here. Target is equal underscore blank. Target underscore blank. So you now click on display open new tab only. See, you have tab like this one. Facebook open with a new tab. Understood now? Into how will come using target attribute, right? And see. Suppose here I'm going to mouse hover onto this logo, Facebook logo, see YouTube logo. What will happen here? See, just my hover mouse onto the logo. What will happen? You will get title, right? Some YouTube home. Otherwise, I'm going to hover onto the Gmail, guys. See what will happen? You will get Gmail. Same. I'm going to hover mouse onto the our links. What will happen? Nothing. Nothing. I want to get like the title. So for that, I'm going to use one more attribute. That is the title attribute, guys. Title attribute. Right? Anything?
How many attributes are there?
So many. So many. Yeah. There is no count. There is a specific number. So many. In anchor tag only, we just use the main attribute is H reference. The target title is the optional. If what you can use. If what you can use. That's it. Okay. Mainly the H reference, that is the main attribute. H reference, hyper reference to navigate one page to another page. The target, if you want, you can use. Click onto that page, that link, automatically will open new tab. No? So for that, you just use underscore blank. Suppose you want to hover onto that link. So facebook.com and here. youtube.com. See, now I'm going to hover onto this link. See what will happen, then you will get here Facebook, here how to learn using title attribute. So here you have two tiles there. Don't confuse. They will ask you like this: what is the difference between the title tag and title attribute? See, in head we have a head session. We have a title. Now. That is the title tag. Here it is the title attribute. So what is the difference? They will ask. So the title tag going to display title on the title bar. Title tag going to display title on the title bar. Title attribute. When you hover onto that link, automatically you will get some small tooltip, like tooltip only. Understand? This is the optional one. You can give title any element also, even heading also, even image also. That's your wish. Okay. So generally in anchor tag we just use three attributes, mainly three attributes. That is the H reference, target, and title. Simply guys, you just collect like this guys simply. So when you're if you want to use anchor tag, what is the use of anchor tag, right? And how to write the anchor tag, and what are the attributes in anchor tag. Just remember these 3 points. How to write anchor tag. So A, H reference, A close, right? Next, what is the use of anchor tag? To navigate one page to another page. And what are the attributes in that? H reference, to hyper reference, to link. And we have a target and title. Target, when you click on that link, automatically will open new blank page. For that, we just use target ad. And we have a title ad. When you hover under that, you will get small tooltip. That is the title attribute. Clear, right? So, see guys, actually here we have a already designed links, right? We have already Google, we have already Facebook, we have already YouTube. So now I'm going to create a offline. See, now I'm going to create a offline links, guys. See, suppose I'm going to create suppose 2 pages. First, this is my index page, guys. Index.html. Okay. Next, I'm going to get one more page. It's like it's a home.html. Okay. So in index, I'm going to add some links like suppose home. Contacts. These are my links. When I'm click on to this home link, it will open, it will navigate to this home.html, guys. Okay, so in home page you can write your own your content, whatever it is. Suppose headings or paragraphs or forms or button, or you can add your content, guys, blah blah blah, like this. And end of this page, you just create a one more link, just back or go to home or go to index, or you can write anything. Just I'm going to give you back link. Now when I click onto this back link, again it will navigate to the index page. It will navigate to the index page. Understood now? So for that I'm going to create. First I'm going to create index file, guys. New, save, index.html. I'm going to create one folder, guys. It's like links. Inside the links, I'm going to create index.html. So in the have a content like, have a links like, what are the links I need to create? Home, home, about, services, and we have a contact. Okay, I'm going to open this one. So by default, you will get within the same line only again, right? So we want to create one by one. As of now, we just use break element only. Here. So when I'm clicking on the home, don't have it because there is no link in each reference, right? So next, I'm going to create one more file, that is home.html, guys. New, copy paste, and home.html. So in this, I'm going to create some content like, suppose I'm going to take one heading, guys. like any sample text. In homepage, I have content like one heading and one paragraph and one link. What is that? Simply have a back. Okay, so this is my home page, home.html page. Next, I am going to create one more page, that is the about.html. New, copy, new, paste, save. Here, about.html, guys. I want to some content. Welcome to okay, just I created three files. One is the index.html. In that I created only links, home, about, and services and contact. Next, I again created home.html. In that I taken one heading and one paragraph and one link, backlink. And again I created one more page, that is the about.html. In that I take content same about to dosh and some content and one backlink. Okay. Chalo. Now I'm going to link like this, guys. So when I'm click onto the home, it will navigate to home page, right? You just in hrefn, you just give the file name as home.html. Okay, automatically delete it. Next, and click onto the about page, home.html. See. Click onto the home, and click to the back, then what shall I do?
Index.
We need to navigate to the index, right? So here, what shall I do here? In hrefn here,
Index.
you need to mention index.html. Index.html. Next, here also same, right? About also, you need to give the index.html. Fresh, back, index. About will come back, like that. Understood now? Like that only. See, guys, actually here we have a all files in same folder, guys. We have a all files in same folder. But in real time, we have not like this. In real time, we have a one special folder structure. File structure, folder structure. See, I will show you how it is. So we have a first we have a our project folder, like suppose my project. Okay, this is my project folder now. If you are open this project, first you are going to get only index.html. If you open this project, you will get only the main file is the index.html. Okay, for this index, if you have any images, guys, if you have any images for your project related images, we need to create image folder and we need to keep it all into this image folder. Images, that is your image folder. And next, in your project, if you have any CSS files and any JS files, any fonts, any remaining pages, we need to create separate folders. If you open your project, we need to get only one main file, that is the index.html only. Okay, see. Next, I'm going to create one more file, CSS folder, and next JavaScript, and next images, and next remaining pages, and next we have a fonts. So like this, you have a structure, guys. Okay, so here you have a JS pages. So you have a structure like this. Just take it out, roughly take it out. It's very important. So if you are creating anything, we need to create like this only. the main folder. Then you have an index file and image folder, CS folder. So you just here insert all CS file into here, guys. In CS folder start dot CSS. That's it. Extension guys. You have all remaining pages here, whatever it is. This is the folder structure of your project.
There are separate folders within one project.
Yes, yes. Those all are separate folders.
But index.html
Is the file? Yes, this is the only file, guys. Yeah, this is the only file. Remaining all are folders. We just create like this structure, guys.
We have to open my project first,
Yes,
then index.html.
you will get index.html. That is the file, and you will with that folders. Right? Sure. Now you guys tell me. See, now guys, my project folder name is links. Links is my project. Okay, I'm going to open this project. Right? Then I'm going to get index.html file. So next about.html and home. Where can I store? Which folder we need to create?
Pages folder.
Pages folder. We need to create pages folder, and then we need to insert these two files in that, guys. Pages. As of now, we don't have any images, we don't have any CSS, we don't have any JS, right? Just we need to create image pages folder. So in pages folder, I'm going to insert these two files. Right? Now I'm going to open index.html. I'm going to click onto the home. It won't navigate because the path is changed. Right? So then how can we?
So that location.
No. So you can give that location, but it will work only in this folder, in this file, only, in this slappy only. In this slappy, in this that local disk, what is that I use? Suppose D, right? It will work in D only. Suppose if you change your priority insert one more folder, it won't work. So don't take, if you are only fixed location, you can give like that, but don't like that. Right? We have a dynamically it will change it. So that's why we are going to change the different. Understood now? See, so for that we just give just simply. So here, now where is the home.html?
And give them something, some folder page.
No, don't compare D drive. Just now in image pages folder.
Page.
So just give the folder name / file name. That's it.
Acha.
Forward slash folder name / file name. And about also same, right?
Pages.
Pages / about. That's it. See. Welcome. And back again, back won't work. Why? Because
No, there also.
yes, there also we need to write something path like how. So now about is inside the pages, right? So we need to come back first. We need to get back and go to the index. So to back, we just use /. Okay, forward, give the folder name and file name. Folder name / file name. If you want back, we just use /. If you have any folder now, there is no folder index, right? So directly you have it. When you come out from the pages, then you have a index file. Directly will give that like that.
Then if you change the folder name, again we need to write the same folder.
Yes, suppose index is directly here. See,
Index is one of them.
see Ravi, I'm going to back. Then you will get index.
Yes.
Suppose that index you are not getting. Maybe the index is another folder. Suppose the index is inside the Ravi folder. Then you have to mention // Ravi / index.html like that. Getting confused now? Let's see. Okay, I will give one more example. Don't confuse. See, I will show you. Pages. Home.html. Here also I'm going to just // see back and back. Okay. See guys, you just remember like this. I will give you. Okay, no? Next. So I will tell you three conditions, guys. In first case, three cases I will tell you. In first case, we have a files in same folder, guys. Same folder or same location. Okay. Folder. See like what, like how index.html. We have a home.html, guys. These two are files. The two within the same folder only. Okay. Then how can we navigate? These two are within the same folder. We just navigate to index to home and home to index, guys. For that, we just use directly file name only. Yeah, because the files all are in same location. We just give the file name. So index to home, we just give the home.html. Okay. And home to index, we give the index.html. Understood, right? This case understood now? Clear? Why? Because files all are in same folder. We can give directly. See, now we are all in same room now. We can directly say hi. Suppose if out, we need to come out first. Like that. You just remember. See, I will tell you one more case. Like, suppose here. Another folder. Files in another folder. See how I will show you. This is the pages folder, guys. Try to understand. Inside the pages, I have a file like inside the pages, I have a file like home.html. Then tell me how to navigate index to home and home to index. Tell me, guys. Pages good. Pages good. Folder name / file name. Home.html. Next, home to index. Yeah. We need to come out, right? Why? Because home inside the pages. So we need to out first. For that, we just use index.html. We are navigating from index home to index, right? Okay. // then come out to the pages. Then go to the index directly. Clear? Index.html. This is the second case. And next last one you try to understand. Also. Suppose see, I have two folders, guys. First one is the folder one only. Okay. So I have a Josh, guys. Josh. Folder is see the folders. I have two folders.
Put folder 2. F1, F2.
Fine. Okay, this is the folder one. This is the F2, guys. Folder 2. Okay. So inside the folder one, we have a file like index.html, guys. Inside the folder 2, you have a file like home.html. Now tell me how to navigate index to home and home to index. Tell me guys.
Sorry, F1.
Don't confuse. Just think and tell me. We need to navigate into the index to home.html. How?
F2/home.
So where is the index? Right? Inside the folder, right? We need to come out first, right? Then dot slash good dot slash f2 slash home.html. We should now reverse home to index ahf dot slash f1 slash index. Hmm. Yes or no? Well, late age. Actually, no, 250కి వేసాను ఇప్పుడు సరే ఉండదు కదా ఉండాలి సో 50 వేస్తే మనం ఏం చేస్తే 2 మంత్స్ 3 అయ్యేది మరి నేను కాదు లేటర్ ఎయిట్ థర్టీ అవుతుంది వెబ్ అండ్ యాంగులర్
చదువుకుంటారా సార్ చదువుకుంటారా డైలీ ఓన్లీ 1 అవర్
కొంచెం బేసిక్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత మీకు ఇంకో సెషన్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది సో ఒక ఐడియా రావాలి కదా ప్రోగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ వన్ సెషన్
ప్రాక్టీస్ అప్పుడు మీరు ఉంటారా అక్కడ
నాకు పొజిషన్ అడగండి నో ప్రాబ్లం ఇలా డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం కాల్ స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత కూడా ఎండ్ అయిన తర్వాత Ankit, you try one more. Just write it down, take it down. In F2 have one more folder F3. You just navigate. Same structure, just create one more folder inside the F3. Inside the F2, you need to create one more folder F3.
Okay.
You just navigate. Home.html. You also. You just take one more folder inside the F2, you just create F3 and then navigate index to home and home to index.
Just F1, sir. Not F2, not F3.
F inside the F0. That is the F3. F2 we have a F3. In F3 have a home.html.
F3 to HTML, home.html.
Index to home, home to index. Dot dot slash F2 F3 home and good. Next dot dot slash F1. Very good. See, yes, if you have like this structure, means if you have one more folder inside the F3, you just, most of guys are very confusing here only. See, just, so Ankit, very good, done good job. See, Ankit, right? So A, H, right? So here we need to go to the first, we need to come out first, right? Just we just use dot dot slash next F2 slash next F3. Then home.html. Most of guys are confusing here only. Why? Because here you have two folders now. So for two folders, we just use 2 times dot dot slash. So we need to come out first F3, right? Just use dot dot slash. Next again dot dot slash. Same now. If I want come out of the folder, just back like that. Right? Just dot dot slash. Next F1. Next index. That's it. Like this case. Yeah. Someone raised hand.
Someone raised it.
Yeah. Sorry guys, later I will explain you. After this session, I will ask you guys if I have any queries. I will unmute and you can ask me. Just wait, guys. And next element we are going to discuss about image, guys. Okay. Next we are going to discuss about image. So to display image on your web page, just use image tag, guys. Okay, to display image. Just use image tag, and here image is the, see guys, you just remember 2 more points. Image is the self-closing tag, guys, like BRHR. Here it is a self-closing, and image also it's a inlay element, guys. Okay, see, just what is the image? Suppose we discussed any element, guys. What is the use of that element, and what is that specialized, like is that self-closing or is it inline or block layer? What is the use of that? And next, how to write that element? IMG. We have a attribute is SRC, guys, source attribute. We have element is like this. It's a self-closing tag. So using image element, we are going to display the image on the web page. So here we have so many attributes. As I will show you, we have remaining attributes are source. Like here we just use href. Here we have a image source. We just use the image path only here. Okay, source, and we have one more attribute is width, guys, image width. If we don't mention, automatically the original image height will be taken. Okay, width is it's like a 500 pixels. It's like a 300 pixels. And we have one more attribute is alternative. That is the alter. Suppose image not displayed, if you enter any wrong path, maybe loading issues, then you will get that. In that case, you will get that alternative. Guys. Alt means alternative. So I'm going to take new save. And I'm creating images.html. And just I'm going to images, guys. That's it. It's like 500 pixels. So taken 3 images, guys. Image 1, and this image 2, here image 3, guys. Save and run. Then you will like this. Because there is no source, then only you will get. Suppose I'm going to open choose innovate. So this is our website, right? So yeah, I want this image, guys. I'm just right clicking. It's a slider, right? Okay, no problem. Suppose here I have image now. Just right click onto this image, open a new tab. Just I want to get the image, guys. I'm going to get this path, copy. Just I'm going to insert into the SRC, guys.
SRC means
Source. Add menu, open. Then you will get like that. Okay, but suppose Joe's removed from that image from their server, you won't get that image, guys. So that's why we need to create image folder. We need to insert all image into the image folder. Understood, right? We can use like this. But if someone removed from that their server, so we use from Joe's image, right? Suppose they're removed from their server, you won't get that image. So that's why we need to download and insert the page. Okay. And suppose one more. Just I'm going to right click and save image as. So now I'm going to save into that classes. Links. I'm going to create a one folder that is the images. So inside the images, I'm going to create. Suppose here 1.jpg, guys. Image name is 1.jpg. See, you tell me, guys, how to insert the path here. See, I will show you structure. This is my file. Image is inside the image folder, that is 1.jpg. Right? So how can I give the path here?
This is where is this?
In image
Image
folder.
folder. In links folder, right?
Image folder. In links folder, you have a image folder and image file also.
Ah,
Okay, how can we?
now we have to go to one.jpg.
Directly how hero see? This is your file.
Ah,
Okay. You need to
images slash one.
images slash one. You said links. You said links.
I'm asking you, is it in links folder or in
No, image folder. So image slash yes. One dot jpg. One dot jpg. Then you will get connection. Okay. And next, suppose I'm doing one more image.
But image.html should be previous folder, right?
No. That is index now. We can suppose if maybe in image folder, we need to come out dot slash images slash. Then you should create it. Okay. So second one I'm going to see. I will give like that also. Suppose now I'm going to save image in the same folder. Suppose 2.jpg. Now tell me how to do the path here. This is my file. It's downloading. Yes, this is my file. This is my. I want to insert into image.html.
Is it true?
Yes, here we can use the directly. Why? Because files both are in same
Same.
location. Very good. Just give here 2. Mostly we have these three only guys. It's in the same folder, outside the folder, inside. That's actually here by display size 300. Na? So that's why I give the width 15, right? Automatically break.
If you want to adjust automatically.
300. Give the decrease the width only.
Okay.
Okay. Here no, as of now we just how to what is the use of image tag and how to create path and all. See, so just we discuss only two elements. One is the anchor tag, one more is the image tag. So anchor tag we will use to navigate one page to another page. In that, what are the attributes we have? Attributes. Anchor tag. Yes. H reference, target, and title. Right? And next image. What are the attributes in image? SRC, height, width, and alternate. They will ask you what is the use of alt attribute and what is the use of title attribute, like that. You just answer that, right? Okay, and guys, you can ask me a question in chat box, guys. You can ask me any questions from the chat box. You can chat. Guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me, guys. Simply tag is starting with the open tag, ending with closed tag. Tag is going to describe something. So tag, something text we are going to insert into the inside the angular braces. Something text we are going to insert into the angle braces. Tag has the open and close. Yeah, just a second. Same we can same like you can insert the marquee. We just give the paragraph only. Whole paragraph. No, we can't. Meta care, right? Okay, I will. Okay, Rohit, I will. Good. Yeah, sure. Sure, guys. Let me see. So suppose here I have it is that home.html, right? So suppose I want to scroll this entire paragraph. So just I'm going to use, and guys, if we did not use marquee, if you are use marquee element, it will throw the, as per I told you, right, W3C standards. It throw an error. Marquee also depleted from the HTML5 tags. So don't use that one also. But as of now, I will tell you. So it will have it like this. Whole paragraph will scroll.
In single line or multi-line? Only single line.
You just break. Give the width also, speed and
Size.
notation. We have so many, yes, so many attributes in Marketer. You can check it. What are the attributes in Marketer? You can check it. We have a scroll and behavior and direction and direction alternate. We have so many types of attributes.
Or can we do that in CSS?
Yeah, we can add animations also. There's so many types of. That's why we did not use this marquee directly. We have so many types of animation tags. Okay, clear, right, Rohit? Anji, clear, right? Okay. Okay. Meta, right? Yeah. See, meta, using meta tag, we are going to describe our page, guys. Suppose your character information mode. Suppose you want to understand, we are using different as a characters now. Suppose all alphabets are numbers are special, we are using all characters. So how do you understand? So it will converted ASCII code to something, right? So there we have a the latest one to understand all characteristics. There we have a UTF-8. It's a Unicode transformation format. So to give the character set and to give the content information, to give the author information, to give the keywords information, everything, guys.
What is an alternative for the capsule?
No,
Any other?
last one is UTF-8. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to share again. Sorry. Uh, yeah, like this, Anil. Anji, sorry, Anji, right? Yeah, Anji, sorry. Yeah, see, like this. I used like this, Anji. See, I taken marquee inside the marquee. Okay. Inside the marquee, I taken one paragraph, guys. Then you will get like this. Right? Anji, understood, right?
If you don't use meta tag also output is confusing.
Yes, come. I will show you now the W3C as per standards. As per standard. Even we don't have use any structure after, then you will get. See, yeah, Sri, if did not use any structure also, then you will get, even though you will get. But because there is no structure, specific structure, but as per SE rule or is W3C standards, we need to mention like that standard elements. Then only your website will be shortlisted. When you're searching something, then you will get. Clear, Sri? As per the W3C standards, we need to mention everything like doc type and language attribute and meta tags, everything we need to mention. Is there any questions, guys? Okay, and now I'm going to send. I'm going to share this soft copy, guys. Just I'm going to make this a RAR file. Menu bars, right? Menu bars we are going to cover in CSS, See, from HTML, we are going to learn only four things like we are going to collect number of tags and number of attributes and elements and entities only, these four only. Okay, using list, we are going tomorrow discuss list. Using list, we are going to create a menu bars. Not table, yeah, list, not table, list only. Using list only, we can create.
HTML no table.
We can store data and in tables.
Tables, we have topic table also, table to list.
That is
HTML only. See, so we have a structure, we have a layout, we need HTML only. Just we are going to add some styles only using CSS.
color.
Yeah, colors and attractive. For attractive, just use the CSS. Yes. More attractive, we're using CSS only. Okay, see, in this we are going to cover number of elements, guys. Number of tags we are going to cover, and like what basic tags we already discussed, and links and image today discussed, and tomorrow we discussed list. Okay, and then tables, then forms, then frames, then media tags like audio, how to insert audio tags, how to insert video tags, and how to insert maps, Google Maps, like that we discussed, guys. So then we will discuss about CSS and how many, what are the types of CSS, how many ways to write the CSS, and what are the types of selectors. Okay, we need to discuss into the every property in CSS, guys. And just clear, right? Share. I'm going to share the soft copy. Just a second. No. Okay, and I will give one assignment also, guys. I will share it with you. Okay, guys, I sent soft copy and assignment also, guys. You try to practice. No, I sent everyone. You can check it, guys. Everyone, I sent to everyone, guys. You try to understand. Just a second, guys. I will send once again. Okay, guys, I will create one Google Drive link, then I will upload in that, guys. Okay, I will send you soft copy and that assignments also. And even I will show you, you just take it down roughly, guys. I will show you. You just take it like this. You can design as it is, guys, using links and using images. Just create one index file first like this. So you just create index file. In that you have content like one heading and one HR tag and 4 links, guys. Okay. Inside after that you just create one image. Next after that you have one paragraph, two paragraphs. You can add background color something. Okay. And next you just create a footer. That is your index.html file, first file. And next create one more file. And we need to create 5 files, guys. One is the index file. And remember you have a home.html, about.html, service.html, and cartridge. Like that, you need to create 5 files. And you just navigate one page to another page. That's it. This is the index file. That is the home.html. You can that is your own content. You can contain any content. This is the first assignment. And next one is the you just take 3 images, guys. And main heading and date and something, you just insert 3 images. That is a Google image and Gmail image, Facebook. So when I click onto that image, it will navigate to that page, guys. Just we discussed only text now. Click onto the Google link, you just navigate to Google page. But here you just take images. And here we need to mention 2 elements, guys. Image tag and link tag. Then only it will navigate. Okay, okay. Okay, I will send you, guys. You don't worry. I will create something and will send you. Guys. Even you don't get that that assignment also, guys. Only that zip file. Just tell me, guys. Okay, okay. I will send you. Yes, sir. I will. I'm going to create a WhatsApp group and just wait. And you can send me your assignment also in this group, guys. This link, right? Yeah. Guys, you just join into this group, guys.
Thank you.
Guys, you just join into the group, guys.